everyone, and welcome to Chronic Corner. This episode is all about brain fog, a very, very common symptom within the dysautonomia community. Brain fog is something that I experience weekly, if not daily, and a lot of other people do. It is basically the fogginess of your brain, that you can't really remember things as much as you used to be able to, and your thoughts aren't as clear. It's kind of like when you walk into a room and forget why you went in there, or you were looking for something and forgot what you were looking for, but on a more common, often, and bigger scale. So a lot of people experience losing things, keys, phones, you name it, remotes, but more so than the average person. Forgetting words, that's a big one for me. Tripping over words, I trip over my words all the time. I'm sure you'll notice in the videos that I'll be trying to think of a word and it won't come to my mind right away like I would want it to. But directions are a big one too. People who are trying to go somewhere that they forget where they're going when they're halfway there, or they get lost even though they go there every day, or just forgetting temporarily how to do basic tasks. Now this can be really frustrating and even embarrassing for people, because no matter how educated you are, it doesn't matter. When you have brain fog, it can be really embarrassing because you're forgetting basic things. Personally, if it's little things, I try to just laugh it off. Like sometimes I'll put things that go in the refrigerator in my pantry instead. Thankfully, within 10 minutes, I'll realize it and switch them back. But little things I'll misplace and just not be thinking clearly on a daily basis. A lot of people said that when they go to the grocery store that they'll be going for one specific thing and they'll totally forget what they were going for. Or if you're, say, in the kitchen, you forget how to cook something. It's a pretty common thing. I think it's important to see the humor in it, because otherwise it would be very difficult to deal with. I mean, it already is. But a lot of people deal with it, and it's hard for other people to understand if you don't experience it yourself. But it's just the fog makes things so difficult and frustrating sometimes. For me personally, like I said, I trip over my words. It's like there's a disconnect between my brain and my mouth sometimes, and I'm talking and I'm trying to get these words out, but my brain goes blank and I don't know what the words are, so I just say the first thing that comes to my mind, and it can be really funny sometimes what comes out, but it's also embarrassing. But you just gotta roll with the punches with this and accept that this is something that I deal with. A lot of people have posted, though, things that help them. The main one is calendars and writing stuff down. It seems like a lot of people, when they do hard copies of appointments, receipts, making lists, that this really helps them having a visual to look at. The other thing is a calendar. I use the calendar on my phone all the time, and I put reminders in there for appointments and just due dates for homework assignments, because I forget all the time, and it's really easy for it to slip through the cracks with brain fog with everything else going on. You know, it's not the first thing on my mind, and it'll completely like go away if I don't do that, and I would totally forget. So that's really helpful. And then it was interesting, I've never tried this before, but a lot of our followers said that repetition really helps. So say you're in the grocery store and you're looking for a specific item like milk, to be repeating it in your mind the whole time through the store so that you don't forget. Or directions, to be repeating in your mind where you're going, what your destination is, so that you don't forget halfway there. So brain fog is something that a lot of people deal with. I know it's hard to understand if you don't have it, but know that it's okay. You're not alone. A lot of us deal with it. Yes, it's frustrating, but we're all here for you. So thank you so much for watching. For more information, visit DINET.org.